Good evening, I'm Mark Bailin. In the last 15 years of my previous job, I provided organizations with custom printed CDs and DVDs. Some of these discs had digital contents while others just custom print. However, things changed, and thanks to Al Gore, this new thing came along called the internet. Al created a medium which would revolutionize things. The internet changed the way business was done. Good. The physical distribution of CDs and DVDs was really changing. Do not take my word for it. Ask those who distributed porn. Things were no longer hard. I mean, in hard product, of course. Things were going soft for me in the business. I was hit by the entrepreneurship bug. I wanted to be my own boss, the captain of my own enterprise, chart my own course, talk to Mr. Sulu, give him orders. So began my journey into a new universe. Just about a year ago, I gave birth to my first baby, Diamond Visual Communications, brilliantly made signs and graphics. Then on April 3rd of this year, my wife gave birth to Seth. See his reaction to being number 2? Diamond Visual Communications helps customers or our clients with their marketing, branding, or promotional endeavors. We have 4 C's, making sure our customers get the best color, clear messages to their customers, best products, and great value. Being in the visual business, we work with images, words, symbols, and a combination of these. Design is a major component of the overall process. In some cases, design must take into account physical setup. Our biggest projects must follow a process, which encompasses a lot of investigative work. In this case, what to do with an old sign and craft a new one to meet the needs of our clients, as well as external parameters, such as those of the city and landlords. We ask that our customers tell us what they want to achieve. In almost all cases, it's something with a company name, but how to make it creative. With this customer, a painted look without painting. One of the first steps we undertake is customer education, letting the customer know what is required. A key component is getting vector art. I will assume that this needs no explanation with this group. Color, contrast, specific fonts, and size are discussed heavily. Review the layouts for omissions, errors, and stupidity. As we are in the visual communications business, if something is visually not correct, it is useless. Often we run into the challenge of combining graphics with text. The key is setting up to maximize the time people's eyes are fixated on a message. With these examples, we use varying color, size, and fonts. Being cognitive of the actual design, our company needs to account for how a sign is displayed. In these examples, the walls become our substrate. To add some pizzazz, we use media that is thin and appears to be painted. Who says size matters? Knowing the audience, venue, and when things are important, tabletop displays are great for small trade shows or at a point of sale. The key is designing a good message on a small canvas. Design creativity sometimes means working with something that's already created. With Beechwood signs here, we propose the changes shown on the right, adding color contrast, maintaining the You Have Arrived theme. Sometimes our creative aspects are not as graphically expressed, but more analytically. What we have here is chevron striping added to rescue squads and other emergency vehicle. The key was the 45-degree angles on each to match. As I mentioned, often we have a combination of words, images, and in this case, dimension. How to design an employee recognition board that is unique. This was actually designed jointly between our company and designer Kelly Danko. As you can see, I love adding dimension in terms of light. Light, especially now with LEDs, is a great way to design something that is eye-catching and incredibly cheap. Sometimes we just do things because it's the right things to do. With Meals on Wheels, Diamond Visual Communications provided yard signs at a low cost and for free, some vehicle magnets, letting people know Meals on Wheels is on their way. And lastly, I leave you with these sayings, which adorn our facility, and invite you to visit. Call ahead, as we're right next to David's Bakery, who has the best cookies in the city. Thank you.